cat owners or Reddit. Do you ever meow back to your cat or cats when they meow at you, and why? I have a very needy cat. He likes to circle me and meow for attention. Once, I got on my knees, put my face inches from his face, and meowed. He sat there in the kitchen and let me pour my cereal in peace. My cat would have probably slapped me in the face. Well, that depends. A human meow could mean wait, or you could accidentally declare war against your cat. Actually, it's been proven that a cat's meow has no sort of communication purpose. You never see adult cats meowing at each other. The meowing comes from the meow that newborn kittens do when they need something from their mother. My cats totally meow at each other. I have YB, a slightly special dude with a head tilt. He can't jump, he gets disoriented easily, and he's super social. Then I have Callie, who's sweet but a little more aloof, and not down with his shit half the time. Periodically Callie hides somewhere high when she needs a break. YB walks around the house with a very specific, very winny meow for his buddy. It's kind of pathetic. His meows for me are different. I can see the bottom of my bowl. Play with me, love me, I'm excited. But he's weird, so maybe that's it. My little dummy does this. He loves our other cat, but the other cat only tolerates him, so he hides from him. So when dummy boy can't find him, he just walks around the house crying. It's so pathetic, but it's kind of cute. One of my cats gets this really intense meow scream whenever he wants food. I'll reply no if it's not food time, and I'll meow scream back at him if it is food time. My other 3 cats eventually clued on, and now my meow scream brings all 4 cats scrambling from all over the house to their food stations. My meow scream brings all the cats to the yard. I do mock my needy boy with meows if he's just doing it to be irritating. No. You're not getting second wet food breakfast. Meow yourself. This is the same with my cat, Needy. When I put my face near her, she headbutts me and it's cute. Sometimes I meow back because it just feels right, but she prefers it if I just shush and give her food / playtime / pats. Alpha, move. When my cat makes the where are you meow, I say it back to be nice. When my cat does that, I call out to him, and his next meow is shaky because he's jogging to where I am. Growing up around a couple of crazy cats or 2, I learned to imitate the sound of a cat meowing so well that I actually fooled some cats into thinking they were hearing a real cat howl back. 101. One time I meowed after I saw a cat go into some bushes, and less than 5 minutes later the cat shot out of the bushes looking around real quick like, who was that? Where did they go? It was hilarious. 101. I don't think you know how long 5 minutes is, lol. I don't think you know how long 5 minutes is, lol. Well, he did say less than 5 minutes. The cat equivalent of calling out to your dog and hearing the click clack of their paws on the floor. Joke's on you, my sphinxes do the click clack too. And my sphincter. And my axe. I accidentally taught our cat to speak when I was really young. He noticed that whenever I call out mama, my mom would come over to me. Soon he started to meow mwah mwah whenever he wanted my mom. My cat Violet has a mama meow too. She absolutely loves my mom and freaks out when she can't find her after a nap. 101. When my cat is upset, he has a meow that dead on sounds hello. Hello. His incredulous meow perfectly fits his personality. Your mom's cat. Your cat's mom. I have this. I was pretty sure my cat was mute, as she never vocalized at all for a solid 3 years after I adopted her. One day she was just napping, woke up, looked up at me, and made a little squeak. I lost my damn mind. Cuddled her for a solid hour. That was 7 years ago, she still hasn't stopped talking. Not a cat owner, still meow back. Get with the program. What are you meowing back to? Sometimes when you meow into the void meows back. And that is how you become owned by a cat. Meow. Meow. And now the contract is sealed, human. Wait, what? Meow. I don't own a cat, and I'm allergic to them. If a cat meows at you, you absolutely meow back. That's how conversations work. You can also initiate them, but you have to be currently holding the food for that to work. I too am super allergic, but living with someone who has too. I can stand them for a few seconds before the asthma kicks in and I leave. I just meowed at my cat with no food. He came running and meowing for pets. Cats are weird. A better question would be, cat owners who don't meow back to your cats, what's wrong with you? One of my fosters is meowing constantly, and it gets worse when acknowledged. I refuse to meow back when I'm in the bedroom because in there we are supposed to be quiet, and I won't exit for breakfast until he shuts up. If he during the day leaves my side and meows while seeming confused or upset or anxious, I'll peek my head in or softly tell him in human words I'm in here. Then he'll come to me or calm down. If I meow back he'll just get louder and anxious. I read somewhere, probably here, that cats only meow at humans, not other cats, and that they will mimic you. Currently we are teaching our very vocal cat to say meow, hello, in case that made no sense. My car, edit, cat, meows at other cats and they either ignore him or get mad at him, and he doesn't understand why. It's heartbreaking to watch, but it's been months now, and he hasn't tried not meowing at them, so now I just think the other cats see him coming, and have a quick chat like, oh man, that's Tom, quick let's go, he talks weird now, let's stick around, and see what craziness he has today, yeah, then let's punch him and run away. My cat is that kid from the playground. I just want to see how long I can keep the conversation going. I think we've gotten up to 6 meows each before she up. I like to think that I've dropped some sick logic bomb on her in cat language that she's too stunned to respond to. Her subsequent shitting on the carpet would indicate as much. Same. Mostly I meow back to see how long we can keep it going. Otherwise I respond in English. I know what her different tones etc. mean. Unfortunately I'm particularly attuned to the muffled meow. That means she has brought a huge dead rat for me. We have a snowshoe and a Bombay black. Beside beautiful fur and eyes, snowshoe cats are known for their ugly meow sound that pole compare to whinging and complaining. Whenever she starts yelling at us, we go something like, oh, it's not that bad, you can do it, you got this. When the Bombay starts talking, he won't stop until you say his name and give him a back scratch. So yeah, our cats trained us pretty well. They've made the effort to try and engage with us stupid verbal people. The least I can do is try to reward their attempts to strike up conversation, especially as they have taught themselves the variations in pitch we use, like raising the pitch towards the end of a phrase to suggest a question or flex downwards when they are less than impressed with the result/answer. All the time. When my cat meows from downstairs, I purr back, and she comes running. When my cat wants to go outside, but I'm way too lazy at the moment, I'll meow at her, and she looks a bit confused. And when I give her food, and she is just sitting next to me, I purr and pet her as I'm giving her food. He meows when he's starving. Starving equals being able to see the bottom of the bowl. I'm like, meow, you're starving. Look for someone who cares. I don't meow at my boys, but I do reply to them. For example, when they are being fed, one of them meows in a way that sound a lot like hello, so I say hi. So to my family it sounds like I'm meowing back, but I'm really interpreting his meow as hello and responding in the same pitch and tone kind of. Do you want my cat? He meows good morning. He screams for morning snacks and dinner, like stops, spreads his legs, and opens his mouth and roars, where my downstairs neighbor has commented. And meows for pets and cuddles. But you can also pick him up and smoosh his face and force belly rubs. No bites or scratches, and yes, I scream back that I know he's hungry. I'm moving as fast I can while tripping over him. Our older cat is very quiet. She usually makes squirrel-like noises, but if you touch her when she's sleeping, that's about it. Our cat would only cry when you're about to feed her, and it was very squeaky, like she didn't have any practice. She's learned the squirrel noises from our older cat and that's how she communicates now. It's pretty hilarious.